Hey, I'm Sylvia Moonbeam, formerly known as Metagross Freak, and maybe this is your first time ever seeing me, which, if it's your first time, hi. If it's your 500th time, hi to you too. Um, but you may have noticed, if you have looked at my channel or been surprised to see this face again, that I haven't been posting as much as I used to. Um, I started this channel in high school, and I mostly did videos of random toys and action figures. During college, I ended up doing some Team Fortress 2 content, some Pokemon content, some Yu-Gi-Oh content, a lot of League of Legends, a lot of Borderlands, and leaving college, since I started having more money, started doing Transformers and Bionicle, where I would review figures and build them. And still nothing over the years, nothing really caught with you. I'm not here to complain. I'm not saying any of this is your fault. But I tried for a long time to get you, my audience, interested. I tried a bunch of things to try to get people interested in wanting to watch stuff like this. Didn't matter if I was releasing my thoughts on the Wilhelm Borderlands pre-sequel build like a day before Admiral Baru posted his. Didn't matter if I was reviewing the Everyone is Awesome Lego set, or posting about my transition and tips I found to other trans people. Didn't matter if I was talking about Adventure Time. People who've been around for a while recognize that one. It didn't matter if I was finding swapped figures that people had replaced in the Transformers aisle. It didn't matter if I was doing the Cinnamon Challenge. Nothing really caught on. But my goal, starting around the beginning of college, which for me, I started college, fun fact, in 2012, which means some of you, if you watched me in elementary school, are in college now, and that is insane to me. But my goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers, and it took me about a decade to get there. And I hit 1,000. But by then I had lost a lot of the drive. One of my last attempts over the last couple years to engage myself was to make the My D&D series, where I would talk about a D&D character I had created and their inspirations and how you could play them in D&D 5.0 or 5e, how you could play them in Pathfinder, and how you could, maybe use them as inspiration for a magic deck, because I was really into magic. Or how you could maybe use them as inspiration for a Pokemon team, because I've loved Pokemon since the very beginning. The series was mostly for me. I loved making it. Didn't really catch on, and that's okay. But a lot of you, if you've been around for a while, may have noticed that the My D&D series was kind of the beginning of the end, so to speak. Some of you found me on TikTok. I don't post on TikTok that often, but during the pandemic, I picked up TikTok in hopes of it being my new platform. And it was fine. I'm not super big on TikTok, but check me out on TikTok if you want to see some of the content I was doing with that. I know a couple of you did. But I think the reason I'm finally making this video is a video... I had something on my hand. Is a video I saw on Jet Kuso's channel. For those of you who don't know, I was a big fan of Bakugan. I still have a bunch of my Bakugan in my storage closet. But Jet Kuso made a lot of Bakugan content, and like me, he has experimented with some things over the years, different topics, and none of it really caught on for him, and people kind of forced him into a niche, and he doesn't really want to do just his niche. It's kind of a weird existential video. Maybe check it out if you're interested. But similarly, I never found my niche, but I'm tired of my wheels spinning and not going anywhere. So if you're still watching 7 minutes in, thank you for all the views you've given me over the years. Thank you for all the comments and subscription subs and all that. I do appreciate it. But I don't know how much content I'll be making in the future. Maybe I'll put something up, but it's going to be for me. Or maybe I'll be really excited about something and want to share it with you. I know like a year ago, I found like a couple Transformers figures for 80% off, and I got really excited about it. I made a post on it, and no one cared. But if you're going to see stuff like that, it's because I want to talk about it, not because I feel like I'm obligated. God, I'm sure someone will comment and say like, you're just whining for 8 minutes straight. Whatever. I don't care. I will literally just delete the comment. But thank you for those of you who have followed. Thank you to those of you who are brand new. Hopefully you'll take a look at some of the stuff I've made over the years and think it's cool. And hopefully some of the stuff that'll come in the future will be cool too. For example, I have been thinking about making content based on the Digimon trading card game. I picked it up during the pandemic. I love Digimon. I never really talked about it on the channel, but I love Digimon, and I might do a couple deck tech videos talking about Digimon decks, but just like with Magic the Gathering, things get updated and power crept over time, so who knows if those will even be important or needed or wanted. But thanks. Never really been good at the endings. So let's end this kind of a weird way, I guess. Let me show off a little bit. Here's my bookcase with a bunch of Mandalorian Legos. I have some Metroid figures. Some of you might recognize my little Cinnabar figure. I did a review on this Grimlock years ago. I've been collecting Nagatoro and collecting my dress-up darling. So that's what I've been up to. Yeah. Thanks. Hope to see you soon. Maybe we will.